Hello there, the Psalmist Oracle here with a LIONSGATE portal reading. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. I came from the sauna, y'all, so I'm very relaxed. Anyone who goes to saunas know how it can drain you at times. So I restrict myself to a few readings afterwards because it's just like, y'all know. So let's see what this LIONSGATE portal energy is giving us. Shout out to Kenya who requested the reading. I was thinking about it and then I saw your comment and I'm like, yep, let's get ready to do one because how could we not, right? Abundance, what a lovely card. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supplies, unlimited blessings are coming to you. And while I was showering, I got an intuitive hit for this reading. I often feel like abundance is what you make of life, right? Even the card says it's unlimited, and that can be found in many things, not just monetary. But I'm getting this vibe of like, it sounds super cliche, but life is what you make it, right? That's what I got. It's like if you want something, now would be the time to actually invest your energy towards it, because if you really sit still and like look at your life, it's a makeup of what you've invested your time and energy in. And I feel this very like reflective state of being of what someone is surrounded with versus what they want to achieve, and making certain changes that head into the direction of what you want to achieve, right? I was talking to a very close friend of mine. Shout out to Tiffany. She's amazing. She's a moderator on the channel. And I was talking to her, right? And we were like, we had deja vu with the conversation we had, because I said, listen, we had this exact conversation a year ago. What's changed since, right? So I'm getting that. It's like, people are in this energy of looking at what they have in front of them, what they want to change in that, and applying themselves as such, okay? So abundance is a beautiful card here. I'm also getting this energy of people being called to be their authentic selves, even if it's different, right? So when you look at this unicorn, its wings are rainbow. I had a, what do they call it, macaw? I used to grow up with a macaw parrot that had these kind of wings. Rainbow. Her name was Rainbow. Balance. Take time to relax, indulge a little more or less, and set boundaries with your work. Okay. Yes. A time not to overexhaust oneself towards things that don't really give you what you want, right? I'm just seeing an energy of prioritizing the right things. Prioritizing the right things. Transformation. Transitions as well. Can I have one card from this huge deck? And I'm going to read it. One flipped. Whoa. This card always gets me. Choices. Feeling blocked and restrained. So this energy could also make you feel restricted away from the things you want if you feel a block, right? It's kind of just shedding a light on things, I feel strongly. So it's shedding a light on your love life, your career, your living circumstances. And there's a vibe here. I always say it looks like she's sitting on a therapist's couch. Let me get the book on this one. We have number 6. When we are changing in order to find our own personal wonderland, we need to keep the momentum going. In whatever area of life, the magic of change is arriving. That's literally what I was talking about. Keep the momentum going. Right? In whatever area of life is changing, okay? This means leaving the in-between lands of the idea and entering into the choices we must make to move forward. It may seem to you, as it does to Alice, that each choice presents a potential problem, that there is not one clear choice or way to go. Each door is locked, too small, impossible to open or to even fit through, but Alice had not yet found the way. You too are on the road to finding the way to unlock the opportunities that are all about you. It may also be that various tests of courage will reveal the key to the door which will see you enter Wonderland. Right now you have choices. Each of them may seem to have one or more drawbacks or obstacles. You feel that if you do not know how to get through to the other side, perhaps you are not meant to go there at all. But look about you. There are solutions. There are ways through. You can create the next step, but you must be brave and willing to try something very new. And then you must be ready to deal with the uncertainty taking this step shall bring. If you peek through the keyhole, as Alice does, you will see the doorway leads to the loveliest garden you can imagine. You must find a way through, because the delights that lie on the other side are worth the test. The challenge is how to reach this place. You may need to grow smaller, you may need to grow larger, you may need to change yourself in ways that initially seem very strange to you. Okay? Yes. Choosing which way to go, a moment of decision, uncertain of what is best or what to do next. Feeling like each door is closed and wanting to reach the next stage of your life, but not seeing a single way through. If this card is reversed, you're giving up too soon. Feeling daunted by challenges, or stuck in an in-between place, an unwillingness to alter habits in order to transform, reluctance to move forward, or a lack of curiosity. So this energy is what you make of it, really. It is. I just feel like it just sheds a light. It's shedding a big light on what could be if I do X, Y, and Z. Right? Yeah, such a curious dream. Whoever this is, this collective that I'm reading for, you don't lack curiosity. You don't. You're curious to things. You're curious to what could be. And now it's a matter of getting there. All right? I'm getting definitely career energy here as well. Finances. Family. I heard family. What that means to you. A sense of belonging and togetherness. I'm gonna get one of these as well to go with it. So yeah. Yes, when people reflect, right, then certain options can present in their mind, like the ideas, right? And some people stay stuck right there. They don't pursue the idea. Some ideas are like divine intuitive hits to help people get to where they want to go. I'm hearing God knows your heart, right? But if you feel blocked and restrained, you won't necessarily do anything about these pop-up ideas that come into your mind, okay? When it's actually good to give it a try. Resilient, wow. So something could have felt like a bit of a drought in a particular area of your life, but it's like the energy of resilience is you refuse to give up on things. You know there is a way to what you want to achieve, yes. For some, it required the evolution of one's spirit. It required changing internally, slowly but surely. Because sometimes you can take a person out of an environment. That doesn't mean that within them, that change took place. So it's kind of like a fish out of water, but it still needs the water. It will go back to the pond. You understand? So I feel like an internal evolution took place here. And now, slowly but surely, it's going to start reflecting on the outside world. I'm also getting the energy of certain changes that are not as fun to face, but it's going to get you to where you want to go. There's a card that was left behind. It's challenge. Yes. When you start changing, the environment, the old environment, doesn't necessarily recognize that change within you. So you could butt heads with certain people who don't understand this curious dream. Right? But we're getting there. Where did that accent come from? But we're getting there. Let's see. One card. Luck is on your side. Yes. Okay. So I see somebody kind of having a sense of direction. They just have to believe in that sense of direction, being prosperous. If you are a negative Nancy or a negative Nathan towards that direction that you've internally come to terms with, you might leave it alone. You might pass it up. Okay. Let's get the tarot on these. And then maybe I'll get some more oracles afterwards. I'm relaxed. I'm very relaxed. I'm hearing the word introductions and applications. Somebody here might need to apply for something or apply themselves by introducing themselves. I'm hearing reintroducing themselves as well. We love an empress, don't we? Let's see, bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Dang. That's the thing, like this new beginning, right? This new thing, this maybe requires an application, or it requires somebody to like take the initiative to accept this new beginning. But what this is telling me is that this new beginning can become a reality. This positive change can solidify itself on earth, because the Ace of Pentacles is the most stable ace there is. It's also, to me, God-given. This beetle is of significance, but I don't really know what it means right now. But on another deck, it's called Good Fortune, okay? What's behind it? The Chariot. Wow, forward movement. So it's like whether you like to take that initiative or not, the energy is pushing this new beginning forward. And if you see me like scratching here, I got bit, y'all, by a bug. Don't mind me. Yeah, this challenge card is definitely the environment, the old environment, not understanding this new beginning that the divine is pushing forward, because the Chariot to me is always the divine driving the bus, okay? Something also could have something to do with like people watching an individual online or monitoring them, because to me this is like a monitor for me. So there could be people who maybe see this change online, whether it's you putting out a new business idea online or you changing up your look online, like something is visible to other people who are like, oh, what happened to this one, or this person changed. For some of you, you wiped yourself off of social media altogether, and it's like, what, where did that one go? Like there's a change here that happened within a person, and the evolution is visible now. And that comes with a change in the external world that will likely ground itself, given the person dealing with this opposition of what other people think from the old pond. I'm telling you, something smells like an old pond is just that, a previous life cycle coming to an end. The Lovers. This speaks of choices. Number 6, right? Choices. The Lovers, while it could point out choices in partnerships, to me it's a big card on choices regardless. And there is an obvious choice that the divine is pushing forward, okay? It's going to become more clear what the obvious choice is in life and moving forward. Some people might not know how to get there, but it's like, no, it's obvious. I know that this is where I'm supposed to go. The choice. Still free will based with a star. Wow. And my light started like illuminating a little more. The star. It's going to be obvious. It's like the brightest star in the sky, right? You look outside, you're like, yep, that's the one. You know what I mean? It's very obvious. The obvious choice is going to be made clearer and clearer here. Yeah. Someone here knows as well that for some of you, after a period of pain, this new beginning will be very healing to you. Yes, this new beginning should be healing. It should counteract what you've gone through. It's kind of like that's how you'll know it feels good, or that's how you know it's kind of like healing the boo-boos of the past. So if it brings you more boo-boos, more destruction, more deception and betrayal and treachery, it's like that's obviously not the right path. It's going to be very clear because it'll heal the pain of the past in some way, right? I never noticed the snake on the ground in the Lover's card, but it's there. It's there. I never noticed it ever. It's right there. Tell me more. Okay, an enemy energy definitely knows as well what the best option is for you, but it doesn't maybe benefit them for you to know it for yourself. Does that make sense? That's in the energy as well. Whether that be a friend, ex-family, whatever, partner, whatever. They too know what's best. Oh, wow. The Emperor. Another major arcana. This is all about taking charge in one's life, being the boss in one's life. The word here is like the director. When you think of people who create a movie, the director is in charge. This is giving me director energy. Okay. It's like, yeah, I'm writing this movie. Who'd you think hold the pen? Who has the pen and paper in hand? It's me. It requires a sense of leadership before yourself. It's not necessarily taking lead in other people's lives. It's for your own life. Okay, that's a requirement here. Stepping up. Okay. For some, people need to be more vocal as well about what they want, where they're headed. Okay, even if it goes against what other people want. It might put certain situations to bed where there's opposition. With Ten of Swords to the Knight of Swords, it's like, yeah, I need to speak up and be honest. I need to speak up and claim this. Because as I said, certain things can float around. Opportunities can float around energetically, but it requires somebody to step up and claim it. Okay? Boom. Assertiveness in this choice requires somebody to be assertive, balanced, mature, grown. Okay. This one got a beard on him. The Sun. For one's happiness. 3 of Coins. This might require teamwork. I'm also getting this energy of knowing that you can't necessarily do this alone. Whatever this endeavor is to you, okay? The 3 of Coins, it requires maybe teamwork. It requires a third energy or a second energy to you. Whether it be, hey, I need this, I need help, I need that. It needs a team, okay? Like, you know, there's no I in team. But there is leadership here, for sure. We have Death, which also tells me that this is a big community card, so it might require a new circle. It might require a new team, because the old team, I promise you, this choice, for whatever reason, this path, it doesn't necessarily like come to fruition with, I feel, a previous team or a previous pond, because the Death card is here, so that's changing too. So it's not just an internal change, it's an environmental change, okay, in this combination. Somebody might also be recognizing that they are the ones that really pull the weight around in a particular pond, in a particular pool of people. It's like, bruh, because I'm seeing this statue, and this statue is this little man carrying all of that by himself. Okay, that's what stuck out to me. Tell me more. 4 of Coins. Ooh. I also feel that's why someone has a hard time letting go of the past, because they've put so much effort into something. It's like, look, I've built all of this by myself. I don't necessarily want to let it go. But the 4 of Coins is usually a card of holding on to things too tightly. Something requires a release. Even this Grim Reaper is like, you know that's past its expiration date. Give it up. 4 of Coins. Someone here could be saving for this new path. 8 of Swords. Yes, this is the restriction. The block is more so in the mind of thinking that one does not have enough moving forward. It's like, maybe I need this, maybe I need that, but I'm gonna miss this. But there's something requires a bit of a sacrifice here. And it might not be as big a deal as one makes it, but there's something that someone's kind of like in their head about. But it's like, the obvious choice is here, but there's something I need to let go of. And they don't necessarily have to be monetary things. It could be letting go of what I thought I knew. Letting go of what I thought mattered so much once upon a time, but really is holding me back. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But these are minor things, because these are all minors. Yeah. Perception is key here. I'm also hearing, look at what you could gain. That's what I heard. So it's like, maybe somebody here gets a peek in what could be. Maybe they see it online. Because this is my monitor again. It's like, look, that's what I could, like, somebody here visibly sees the life they could maybe live. Something is a source of inspiration, and I feel it's derived from either online or something they see. Okay. Yeah. Look at what I could gain. Death card. Yeah, this ending is happening organically. Even if the world, powered by the world, endings are happening organically. Even if someone has a hard time letting go. Because what did I say about that little Grim Reaper? Is like, yo, you know that's past its expiration date. You gotta let it go. And it's like, this major arcana dominates the scene. It's like, certain things are past its expiration date. It will end organically. So this shift can take place. So it's kind of like, if a stubbornness being met with the divine environmental shift. However this takes place, this stubbornness is met with an ending anyway, that I feel is out of this person's hands. So it's really giving me, whether they like it or not, this cycle energetically has closed. The door is closing. So what this tells me is that this could lead to a person feeling like they're missing out on a lot in life. Because the energy, the pool around them is like, yeah, we're 10 steps ahead now. This can cause FOMO in a person if they don't follow the lead of where their internal compass is guiding them. Does that make sense? It's like, oh my gosh, I'm missing out on this, or oh my God. It's an internal energy, because your body, your energy, your spirit will know that the times, it's a sign of the times. Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times, right? I'm trying to remember the lyrics. It looks pretty good down here, but it ain't really good. Something like it, I don't know. Just stop your crying. It's a sign of the times. The times are changing. And you can either transform with it or feel like this person. It's giving fret. It's giving worry. It's giving, yeah, I could have been this unicorn with rainbow wings, but here I am, sat on a couch, worried about the things I didn't do, the ideas I didn't pursue, the people I didn't collaborate with or partner up with. Like, it's giving FOMO here. Otherwise, yeah, someone is still resilient as this energy is shifting, but I feel like it's been hard on this person. Ace of Cups. Yeah, that's another ace. So this is like emotional abundance to me. I'm also hearing the word self-love. So this new beginning requires a level of self-love, self-appreciation, prioritizing the self and what it needs to flourish. This new cycle comes with emotional and physical abundance. With the Two of Swords, that's yet another blockage. It's like someone here, it's like they need to see it to believe it. But the energy is presenting it. I really get a stubborn energy. It's like every time something beautiful comes out, it's met with opposition, whether from others or the denial within oneself. Because the Two of Swords speaks of denial. It speaks of difficult choices. This is really telling me that it's the past that can definitely hold someone back here. I also feel like other people aided to this, because I feel maybe someone here from a person's past is like, yeah, but that's impulsive. Yeah, but that's stupid, ill-placed bravery. It's manipulative. Because secretly, these energies are jealous that you have this opportunity at all. I'm going to be very honest. Five of Swords is needing to win at all costs, manipulation, gaslighting, jealousy, all that good stuff, right? When it comes to brave, impulsive action, making a person second guess themselves, all right? It's like opposition. When really, I feel like they wish they had the gonads to pursue these kind of new beginnings. This could also bring about a very fertile season as well, in terms of conception for some of you, like pregnancies and all that. Transitions, from death comes rebirth as well. Okay, I'm also hearing the word reincarnations, which is kind of strange. I'm seeing like this, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing a baby who looks like a grown man, like, you know, an old soul in a baby. That's what I'm getting. Tell me more. Initials W and M could be of significance. Something written could be of significance. Something could require someone's signature here on the dotted line. Knight of Swords. Wow. This energy is coming quick. It's also like quick thinking, quick action, quick decision making. The energy is moving pretty fast. Something requires maybe a person to like sign off on something as well. Knight of Swords. It's like, here it is. It's like, whoa. Boom. Yes. Yes, this transition requires a person to be serious about it. Does that make sense? It's like, oh, you want this house, you have to sign on the dotted line. Oh, you want this, you need to purchase this. Oh, you want that, you need to sign off. Something requires someone to like think fast. Here it is. What are you gonna do? But this transition is positive. Six of Swords is moving to calmer waters, transition to one's happiness, but it requires turning your back on what? Things that maybe left a person emotionally depleted, upset, grievances, because I'm telling you, whether a person likes it or not, these changes are taking place. These changes are not just affecting them, but people around them are changing, and it's gonna like push you here or there or further away from these energies. I'm telling you, it's giving cycles closing. Where are you going? What you finna do? Are you gonna do that? You're gonna purchase that? Are you gonna da-da-da-da-da-da? Yeah, practical changes. All right. E. Something also is taking a person off guard. You see how the Fool card is like flicking and stuck here? Something requires a leap of faith. Yes, something requires a leap of faith, a reset. But yes, these changes, verbal communication, could also take people aback or off guard here. So I said, the cycle is closing. The door is closing. The window of opportunity is... right? That's what it feels like. And obviously feelings and reality, right? But no, I really feel it's giving North Node energy as well. To be honest, it's like you're either part of the party or you're not. Okay, it's like, and that, what does that have? What does that create? FOMO. And you do with that what you will. But I really feel this person in this image is on this couch because they have a fear of missing out on a new cycle that could bring forth a lot of great changes for them. And the only blockage is themselves in ways, I feel. Same way that book said, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. Basically, there are solutions. You just have to look for them. Like, there are certain things where it's like, I'd never imagined that I would like get over a hump, but yo, where there's a will, there's a way. You find it and you look back and you're like, damn, that was a smart move. Certain things, ideas will come to you at this time to accommodate this change. And the same way this person had to jump off this cliff, they're realizing it's actually not that bad down here. Some might have this reluctance to still hold on a little bit to the past, but I feel that comes with problems later on. It's like that energy that was warning you not to do something. Could be family, could be friends, could be an ex, who cares, right? This energy, there was a sense of loyalty here, because dogs are very like loyal. And someone is seeing a person trying new things. And it's like, this person is baffled to either see you do it anyway, you enjoying yourself, but there's still like an energy here that's still holding on to that sense of stability that might even be like in the mind. Okay, this dog looks very concerned. It's like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? You could be a source of inspiration to these people from your past. It's not like you cut them off cold turkey. Some of them, that's a requirement because they pose a very big threat and challenge to your new abundant chapter. But it's like, it requires to choose either. You can't be in two places at once. It's like someone wants to just sniff the new beginning, but still hold on to the past. That's what I'm drawn to. It's that in-betweener. There's an in-betweener here, okay? Because it's safe. All right. Let's move forward. Yeah, King of Wands energy. Now, the King of Wands is a pursuing energy. It's also somebody that like wants to put their best foot forward. It's very charismatic. It's bold. It's also a visionary leader. It also requires bravery, all the things that the Emperor energy emanated before. Okay. I also see this bold pursuit in combination with the Knight of Cups being about one's emotional fulfillment. So this in-between energy likely comes with a person who is like, okay, exterior matters, how I present myself matters, my charm, my wit matters. It's, yeah, I'm seeing that a little bit here. To a sort, and guess what? It also requires for someone to make a choice. Two of Swords in the reverse, stick to it, but also the denial lifting. Now the denial is like second guessing oneself, but it really stems from fear. I'm also getting this more cynical energy. It could also be pessimism, but this bold thing requires confidence because the King of Wands is very confident as well. All right, even if you have to fake it just for a little bit, it's like fake it till you make it. Fake your confidence until you actually feel it when you've gotten to the other side. That's what I'm getting. But it requires somebody to like see the truth of a situation, see what could benefit them in pursuing this at all. All right, whether in love or career. It requires somebody to like take the blindfold off and just see the good in doing this at all. Yeah, what did I say? It really stems from fear. When someone second guesses certain things, like it stems from fear. 9 of Swords, that anxiousness. But I feel like the fear of missing out is dominating the fear of what could be. Okay? I hope y'all are getting me there. The fear of missing out is more powerful than the fear of, well, what's going to happen when I actually do it? It's like, no. My spirit is telling me that good can come from this path, that good can come from this choice. So the missing out, the worry, is going to overpower my fear of just, giving it a shot and like seeing what comes of it. So I'm saying this energy is on the other side of that fear, but they're still holding on a tidbit to the past. And for those who are dealing particularly with soulmate cycles in love, if you are dealing with the divine masculine, because Emperor energy emanates that as well, that's how they are in this transition. It's like my fear of missing out is stronger than my fear of what could happen. The coulda, woulda, shouldas will be scarier than what happens when I do it, right? The consequences. But the denial is dissipating. The denial is dissipating. Wow, as I speak of soulmate cycles or divine masculine, look who's right here. Divine feminine energy, the match to this King of Wands. with the Lovers at the top of the reading. So for some of you who identify as being in a soulmate cycle or a twin flame cycle, this is what your counterpart is likely dealing with. But this is telling me as well that where this could be love related, because it's giving me love and career. I'm making this a general reading, but where this is love related, all they eat, sleep, and think about is their counterpart. It's like rent-free. It's giving rent-free. It's giving this person is literally keeping me up at night. FOMO, battling it out with what if. Interesting. Yeah, let's continue. Struggling strength card. Not only does it require bravery, courage, the strength of the lion, as I always say, right? And the clenching jaws of an alligator. Yeah, it requires bravery. For some of you, this person feels strong, knowing that they have your support, right? If even energetically, there's a vibe here of strength. And for some, this could be a new soulmate as well. Maybe it requires bravery to introduce themselves. For some, reintroduce themselves, okay? What did I say? Introduce themselves. Page of Cups is an introduction. It's a heart-to-heart. It's an opening up emotionally. If even for a tidbit, with our fish flopping out of the cup, it might not go the way a person planned it out in their head in those 9 swords. But it's like the divine is giving this person a little oomph here. It struggled now, but that's probably why the execution of whatever this is a little bit struggling too. And maybe in knowing that, you can have empathy with this person, because all of this went on before this came out, okay? But yeah, I'm seeing that here. Strength. Because any change requires the courage, right? To do it, to initiate it, because nobody can foresee really what could come of that change. Knight of Coins. Slow and steady wins the race. Making practical decisions and moves forward when it comes to this new beginning. Applying oneself in a consistent, reliable, steady pace. Okay, work as well. But this offer, this opportunity is coming. All right, with the 6 of Pentacles, it's an exchange. For some, new exchanges. All right, where we give and take. It's giving service, finances, products, finances in return. Something here feels steady, okay? The dairy industry could be of significance for someone as well. Yeah. This will also bring a level of clarity in the change, because it's almost like the way I give and exchange my energy, time, and resources, and I get something back, will be the clarity that this change is positive. So, in other words, if you put your energy somewhere, if you put your time somewhere, if you pour your finances in somewhere, and you get an exchange that is positive and balanced, that's God showing you that this change is in your best interest, that this change is fortunate with the Wheel of Fortune. Even if it's you giving to certain things that make you internally feel good to give to, but not necessarily give you back tenfold. Because I'm also getting a more charitable energy here, but it's like me extending this level of kindness feels good to me as well. And it's like the divine is like, yeah, that was the point. For others of you, it's the exchange with people, your workplace, your new friends, your partner. If it pours back in and there's a level of balance in this exchange, that's the clear sign that this is the positive wheel that you're on, okay? Two of Wands, plans. These plans could involve others. Yeah. Two of Wands is the planning phase. Choices again, focused on balance, emotional balance, patience. Something took a lot of patience here with Temperance Angel beside it. Yes. Queen of Water is a lot of emotional. Well, they say it's from all the queens, the most loving and compassionate energy. This balance has a lot to do with one's personal emotional management, to have a sense of harmony and stability that one seeks. But it requires the plan of more. It's not just you now. Again, I don't care if this is you planning a move and you need help from your uncle or whomever, or if this is a partnership that you're planning forward with. It's like it takes two, okay? It takes that patience, that balance, that compassion to really make that Two of Wands turn into the Four, which is a harmonious, stable environment, the way someone here is envisioning it. It also means that the other person involved, they need to be on the same page given the vision, all right? Dang. So if that's off balance, then guess what? Might not pan out that way, right? The Fool, yeah. Yeah, look, this person looks very confident. And it doesn't matter that this dog is like, where are you going? I'm telling you, you could inspire other people from your past to do the same. You could be a source of inspiration for many. As I speak of people from your past, with the Seven of Wands, that's obviously defensiveness. You see how there are other energies here who are just so shocked to see someone's guard up, to see someone defending themselves. You defending what you believe in and what you want to move forward in positively for yourself will aid to that level of confidence in you transitioning. Because sometimes, you know, when someone just like speaks their truth, it supercharges them. It gives them that extra oomph to be like, no, I believe in X, Y, and Z, and this is where I'm gonna go, whether you like it or not, respectfully. It gives that extra confidence to defend your spirit, and I'm seeing it in this combination, because that'll be your justice in you seeking balance in your life for yourself, okay? Justice is all about balance, restoring balance where there was a level of unfairness, in you defending for some your rights, for some, you know, your desires, what you're pursuing. Your confidence will build in feeling better about this transition at all. It's like your soul getting a mic, your soul getting, you know, a voice, you taking a stand for your well-being, okay? So I'm seeing that here. That's lovely. Yes. With the Six of Wands, it's kind of like that's what the divine wants to see. The Six of Wands is success. It is victory after a long battle. And I'm telling you, this will lead to like an energy of people being like, wow, look at what they did. Shoot. And you could get some praise and admiration for that. And that's not something everyone is seeking, right? But it's here, okay? Okay, you could be an inspiration to others in doing this. It's like, look at what this person went through to defend themselves and get to where they're at. Very nice reading. I'm going to be doing a second reading, like a storyline reading after this. Can I get one card here? Ooh, lovely. I love it. I love this one. You've earned all your stripes. You've earned this. You like, it's giving battle scars. It's giving the evolution of a person where it's like they've learned their lessons. They've come to a sense of peace and tranquility in this transition. I also feel like you can like relax now. Like once you get over this for some last hump or this transition, it's like you've earned these stripes. And your next chapter will come with other lessons, but I feel like they won't be as tasking on you. When you think of stripes, this girl here, she got stretch marks. And it's an energy of like expanding and contracting, right? So it's like, let that be, you know, how you kind of remember what you've been through in finding this level of peace and abundance around you. Certain things are like battle scars for someone here, like soft reminders of what was and what I had to go through to expand to grow my level of awareness. And on this book, it says fairy tales. So I really feel an energy here of like, people could have made fun of you, could have thought you were in La La Land, that you were straight delulu to pursue a particular path, which is why all this doubt seeps in. For some, you're on the other side of this, and it's like now you're finally heading into this new phase in your life. For others of you, you're still here, okay? But when I tell you this peace that reigns over this person while they're chilling, and I'm also being noted to say it's by themselves. They've found a level of peace in honoring themselves. She got pink hair, don't care, right? It's like someone here probably thought you were extra bold for doing that, or for changing this, or for like, who cares? They might thought you were in La La Land thinking that these fairy tales were going to be a reality. Guess what? When this person is on the other side of that exact fairy tale, people are like, yeah, that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. And something could be like a memento of what you've been through. For some of you, it could be a tattoo. It could be a scar. Okay. It could be a journal. It could be a book. Yeah. Beautiful. I love that card. Lioness. What did I say? Strength of the lion. I'm done. I just have to get it out again. It says lioness. Okay. What is that? Kellogg's? Yeah. Slay them all. And look, it's in the reverse because it's like you had to stand up for something or fall for anything, right? Look, this amputee little girl is like they took a piece of her. But what did I say about standing up for yourself? Aces, this sword, it's always indicative of one's truth. Okay, slay them all. I feel it being in the reverse, and this person being on the other side of, for some, judgment, naysayers, you know, overly concerned people. And I say concerned because sometimes that concern of theirs is highlighting an insecurity in themselves. It's that challenging energy when it comes to the old pond. But what does this energy give me? Luck is on your side. For some of you, you're letting go of emotionally unfulfilling situations, predominantly. And this combination is luck being on your side, because this could be a win. For some of you, this is a win in court, okay? Justice can speak of court. All right, and 6 of Wands is a win. This card also said luck on your side. Either way, y'all, this looks really good for you guys. 2 cards were left behind. This happens, so I'll pick a deck and I'm just like, wait, where did those? Why didn't I pick those? Justice is coming. Confirmation on the Justice card. For some of you, you're like, well, where is my justice? The same way she's looking for something in her closet. Listen, the divine is fighting your battles. Is coming. I see y'all looking for it. Okay, it's time for healing, not war. Exactly what I meant with the divine fights your battles. For some of you, you're looking around and it's like there's only rubble left here. Ain't nothing left to fight for, fight with. Exactly. It's time to heal. It's time to transition to calmer waters, okay? For some of you, that's those endings that a person maybe here was very reluctant to let go of, but it ended anyway. And it's not looking pretty, but this is you on the other end of that. If you allow yourself the room to pursue the direction that your spirit is calling you towards. Another bite. Anyways, that's what I have for you guys. Love this reading. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for likely another smaller reading. And I'm gonna do a story, okay? Story time, as the other readings usually are, just specific stories, so you can stay tuned for that one. Thank you so much, and until next time, bye.